Sidi al-Minturi, rahimahullah, لم يزل ينشدنا, and then Sidi al-Mawaq is saying, Sidi al-Minturi, his Shaykh, would always recite these poems, Usrud hadith al-Salihina wa sammihim. Tell the stories of the righteous and name them. فَبِذِكْرِهِمْ تَتَنَزِّلُ الرَّحَمَاتُ. Because of mentioning their stories, you feel the mercy of Allah descend. وَحْضُرْ مَجَالِسُهُمْ تَنَالْ بَرَكَاتِهِمْ. Sit in their gatherings, you will get their blessings. وَقُبُورُهُمْ زُرْهَا إِذَا مَا مَاتُوا. And visit their tombs after they die. For the sake of Allah, because it's a ziyarah to a brother for the sake of Allah, right? Or a sister. When I was in Cyprus, I went to visit somebody in Cyprus. Haram is buried there, Al-Ansariya. We went and visited her place. Now, obviously, you know, there are people that call people that do that quburiyun and things like that. The tombs of the Salihin, they serve the religion, and you're visiting them out of love for them. You make dua for them. This has been a sunnah. The Prophet ﷺ visited Hamza. He visited the Baqi'. He used to go to Baqi'. He said, "Kuntu anhaakum an ziyarat al-qubur fazuruha." You know, I used to tell you don't visit the graves because he was worried. But after he knew that they understood Islam, he sent them to the graves to visit them. They remind you of the akhirah. That's a primary reason. But visiting people for the sake of Allah. But what people, and that's why visiting a grave shouldn't visit them. I mean, that's part of the problem. Even at the Prophet's tomb, people do things that are incorrect there. You know, and a lot of the reaction of that group against the people of visiting graves comes from genuine problems at grave sites in the Muslim world. There's a lot of bid'ah, there's a lot of munkarat. There's people that go and sit and they tie knots, the nuta, which was a jahili practice at the graves. You know, so these are problems. But generally, if you're in a place and there's righteous people that they call them mazar, then it's good to go and say salam, because we believe they can hear you in the grave. Salamun alaykum ya dar qawman mu'minin antum as-sabiqun nahnu lahiqun. He didn't say salamu alayhim. He did kaf and mukhataba. He used the word that you speak to a person who's present. And there's a khilaf about can the dead hear or not hear, but the majority of ulama have always said they can hear. Some of the people say that was a khas of the Prophet when he spoke to the people in Badr, in their graves. And the Sahaba asked, can they hear? And the verse in the Quran that you know, la tusmi' al-mauta, you can't make the dead hear. That is about, and even if you read in the context of the ayah, it's about the making the dead of hearts. You can't get the message to them. If their heart is dead, they're not going to hear. لَقَدْ نَدَيْتَ لَقَدْ أَسْمَعْتَ لَوْ نَدَيْتَ حَيَّا وَلَكِنْ لَا حَيَاةَ لِمَنْ تُنَادِي. Like the poet said, you would have made him hear if you were calling a dead person. But the one you're calling has no life. Because al-qulub tamutu.